Ad Astra Abyssosk. Recently...
The Traveler would be the most suitable candidate.
I will spare the pleasantries then. Well, let me go over...
Rift Hounds?
Yes. The sacred Sakura is of tremendous importance to Inazuma. I trust you are aware of this already? Good. Then...
Is the Tenryou...
Yes. Their main the Adventurers Guild is one of the key parties assisting the Tenryou Commission with their... You have our deep... I will mark on your...
Relax. The sacred Sakura is in danger. Keeping the sacred Sakura safe was Kazari's greatest wish, and now these mangy mutts are trying to destroy it! Time to teach him a lesson! They're attacking the sacred Sakura! Stop them!
Shudder!
Lament! Here! Worthless! Worthless! Useless!
Allow me!
Now you shall perish!
Blood of Frost! Beg for mercy.
Shine down!
Evil conquering! Here!
Wow, there are so many of them! No wonder the Tenryou Commission needed help! Come on, Traveler, you can take them!
Torn to oblivion! Torn to oblivion!
Shogun? Wait, no! Could also be A!
Oh, it's you two. It has been a long time. We have not seen each other since the resolution of the Tenryou Commission crisis.
Okay, sounds more like A. It is you, right? You sure made short work of them! That was amazing!
I'm making early preparations for what is to come. Last time we took a walk around Inazuma together, I witnessed the way that since then, every time I encounter an obstacle in my thinking, I find myself having the urge to spend some time in the outside world.
Makes sense. You must get super bored being stuck in there all the time.
Might I remind you that I am not here to amuse myself. Recently, I have observed a number of changes in the external world from the plane of Euthymia. The most serious of these being the attack on the sacred Sakura by numerous Rift Hounds. I considered this matter worthy of my attention. If the Shogun rather than I were to discover them, yes, perhaps she would have left the situation alone.
Why? Because she's just a puppet?
Precisely. According to the rules I designed for her, matters of this nature are to be delegated to the Tri-Commission. But Rift Hounds attacking the sacred Sakura... It brings back bad memories of that terrible disaster.
A disaster?
Yes. 500 years ago, a great catastrophe befell Inazuma. Everything was engulfed in a pitch-black fog, and monsters ravaged the land. Countless lives were lost, and this homeland that the people had worked so hard to build barely escaped being obliterated entirely. The monsters committed many atrocities on Inazuman soil, and the Rift Hounds were always their advance guard. Their duty was to tear open a passage through space with their claws and teeth. So you've heard of it too. That's an episode of history that I am loath to recall. Maybe to you, it seems like my response to these creatures was an excessive one. But an excess of caution is not unwarranted in this case.
Guess you can't argue with that.
Since we are both here for the same reason, let us work together. From the traces they've left in the surrounding area, there should be many more monsters nearby.
Paimon feels so safe when we're in Ace company. Having someone uber powerful on your team kinda makes you feel invincible, doesn't it? Oh yeah, after we've dealt with the monsters, we should ask her to tell us more about Conria. This color! It's similar to the color when the sacred Sakura takes damage. Let's follow it. It should be this way.
We are lucky. The damage is not too serious. The Yashiro Commission will be able to nurse the root system back to health.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing? Huh? What's this? Could they be dead people? It wouldn't be the... But why would they appear here?
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
I can't go on like this. Not when the other troops are counting on me.
What happened here? Could you tell us?
Who are you? What are you doing here? Run quick while you still can. The monsters will be back. And once you're in their sights, I'm telling you, there's no escaping them. We will defend Inazuma until our dying breath. You don't know? Inazuma is engulfed in darkness. Beasts and horrifying monsters are everywhere. They're merciless, ferocious, and they will devour everything in their path. Every last trace of humanity's existence, I tell you. They'll devour it all.
But look, none of that seems to be going on around here.
Not right now, but they'll be back. Look, get out of here. Now, there's no time left. The almighty Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigu. There is no one left to rely on but ourselves. I don't know how long we can hold out for. But if we abandon our hope, then we've got nothing left at all.
Don't worry, I'm right here.
It's... the Shogun? You're back! Please, we beg you. You have to help us. You have to save Inazuma. Only the glow of your supreme lightning can dispel this terrible darkness. Please, or the whole of Inazuma will be reduced to a hunting ground for the beasts.
Calm down. The war you speak of is over.
Over? But what do you mean? Shogun?
Look around you. The grass grows, a soft breeze blows. This is Inazuma at peace, as you will no doubt remember. There are no monsters, nor is there anything else here that could threaten your life.
What? But how? Just moments ago, they were everywhere. I saw them tear my comrade to shreds with my own eyes.
Hey, calm down. Everything's fine now.
Huh. I think I understand. Almighty Shogun, you saved Inazuma. Yes, we were right to place our trust in the Almighty Shogun. As long as the Shogun is with us, Inazuma will last for an eternity. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, thank you.
What's wrong with him?
He's gone.
Paimon can't even begin to understand what that was all about. But somehow, Paimon feels all sad and hopeless.
If I am not mistaken, what we just saw was a samurai's memory that was buried in the land. The sacred sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley lines. After the Rift Hounds attacked, some of this filth leaked out through the cracks in the trunk and formed a physical entity. An entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive. But when purified, it presents in the form of a memory. Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly afterwards. In other words, it cannot exist for too long.
So the memories of the ones that died are all appearing at this moment?
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was describing just now was precisely the disaster that happened in Inazuma 500 years ago. Yes. Inazuma was facing many great crises at that time. Some were local in origin, while others came from the now fallen kingdom of Kanria. The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. I felt that I had to step in before it was too late. Otherwise, it would spread to all of Tevat. But my friend, I could tell that, although
So...
Indeed. I never had the chance, but even then...
Hey...
Yes, all my But... when I traveled or moving forward, just think of that soul. All those who sacrificed them as Inazuma's god. It is high time I honored their wishes. Warriors of the past, who spilled your blood on this land. I will never forget you.
He's taking all this pretty hard. Expected there are a load of Rift Hounds here too!
Leave them to me. Now you shall perish! There is no escape! Shine down! There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down! Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion! More speed.
Huh? Something seems wrong with A.
Why would you ask that?
Well, usually you'd pull out your sword and swish! Vaporize them all in one go! No?
You are unduly concerned. Although I have some, I must be prepared for anything. If there are more formidable monsters lying in wait in this area, I must make sure I have the strength to face them.
Ah, makes sense! The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. Hey, the same light is leaking out again!
Furuyama?
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon? I thought you were off fighting a battle in a distant land.
Fighting a battle?
Allow me to, though blind.
Your Excellency, it sounds like the Almighty Shogun has... I'm afraid I'm... After all...
What should we do? Oh!
I see. Most of the residents... And now the Almighty... Imagine if this was something that even people flee out of... But me... The Almighty Shogun... Just listening to one thing she... So you see... It won't be long now, but I suppose it... Once this catastrophe... Oh, goodness. The Almighty Shogun comes... One moment, I'll just... Really? But it's always been right. I couldn't possibly...
Don't worry about it.
Almighty Shogun...
This place is... Leave it to us.
But... I can't decide whether it's...
Where should we go to find a tea set? Having a cup of tea isn't exactly the most urgent thing to do right now. But at the same time, this lovely old man from 500 years ago has been through so...
I'm also feeling very nostalgic.
It's the Traveler. And the Almighty Shogun. How might I be of assistance, Your Excellency?
I wish to borrow a tea set from the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, sure. I'll fetch that for you right away. Please step in.
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato. Actually, I'd prefer to spend this time chatting with the Traveler. Please, fetch the tea set at your convenience.
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the Almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
Well, it's not often we have the chance to chat. I'm sure you must have a lot of questions.
Right.
I seldom had, so he may well have had the philosophy of life.
You and Makoto had...
Indeed we did. In her eyes, they are similar. When you came now.
Wow.
Makoto saw an ambition. Makoto was more...
That's... quite a lot to take in.
To put it simply, Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes. I didn't understand. I suppose what it comes down to... Yes, it does. But in the last analysis, Makoto...
Do you feel you're starting to understand her better now?
You have already witnessed, but now...
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set.
It's quite beautiful.
You are too kind.
It's all good.
Let us return. We ought not keep Furuyama waiting too long.
Here! For it!
looking for a tea set himself, would he?
Or perhaps the ley lines did not have the power to sustain him for very long.
So we won't get to drink his tea? We didn't even have a chance to say goodbye.
The information held in the ley lines is complex. Well, this chance won't come often, and we do have a tea set. Perhaps I should try my hand at making us a pot of tea. I've watched Furuyama brew tea on... The tea is ready. Please. So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. You're right. I've been reminded of back at the Yashiro, the events of 500 years ago. Not only
She died in that disaster too.
Yes. Unlike me, but this time... Yes. She had already lapsed into It was there that we... Why did she go to Konria first? And it was there and...
That's quite...
When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree... That's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. No one questioned. In the end, I simply had to accept that it was a miraculous effect of Makoto's consciousness. With the help of the sacred sakura's power, I was finally able to overcome the monsters and quell the disaster in Inazuma.
This is all really hard to understand.
Yes. I once told but even the and it's time I came to terms with.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you experienced that battle in person...
Sister? I had heard that you were looking for your family. You mean to say that she was somehow involved in the Konria disaster?
Based on what we've learned so far, it seems so, yeah.
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for the whole thing. By the time I arrived, the worst of the fighting was already over. And also, my mind was consumed, so I am afraid I can't help you.
Oh, well, that's a shame. But it can't be helped, I guess. Boy, both of you have experienced great tragedy.
With this last cup of tea, let us honor the Tea Master's memory. Thank you, Destiny, for giving us the chance to meet again.
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
Let's move out. Hold the line!
Once again, please leave them to me.
Hey! Are you sure you're alright? You're scaring us!
Fear not. Fighting is what I do best. Shine down! There is no escape!
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Hey, maybe you should leave this one to us.
My apologies.
Don't worry about it. Just take a breather and get your strength back. We'll deal with the mon. Look, that's the same light again.
Where am I? Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too! Are you injured, Your Excellency?
I'm quite all right.
We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Come on, men! They're coming back for more!
Don't! It's too dangerous.
Danger is our duty, man.
No need to worry, Almighty
Is that a vision?
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent and their willingness to grant their power. If the Almighty Shogun is in trouble, now of all times is the moment for us.
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
Nobody knew where Your Excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now we've found you. You're right here with us. Just the sight of you appearing before us once more has reignited the hope in our heart. This hope is the light that—
Everyone, on me!
We'll help too!
Huh? Affirmative, but watch your backs.
Protect the Almighty Shogun!
Just leave it!
Disappear! Worthless! Worthless! Useless!
Vengeance will be mine.
Hold the line!
Remove all obstacles. Now you shall perish. Yes.
Evil conquering! Here!
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
Thank you all.
Are you okay? Maybe you should keep resting.
I'm fine. I feel much better.
You fought phenomenally. The monsters will definitely come back. And when they do, it'll be more than a few Rift Hounds this time. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City, and regroup with the General's forces as soon as possible.
When everyone sees the Almighty Shogun—
Well, what are you guys gonna do?
We will stay here and guard against the monsters' advance. We cannot afford to let them get any further. We are brothers in—
Just leave it to us. Fighting is what we do. But the Almighty Shogun, no matter what kind—
Thank you all very much. I promise you that I will create a bright future for Inazuma. I should not have left it this late to make this promise.
Don't worry, with you leading us.
Glory to the Shogun! Glory to the Shogun!
They're gone.
It was both. The people's sacrifice has always the result being that in the sense you could take the view, but even so, they are due a resolution. I owe it to them and to all the people who have placed their faith in me to date.
Well, Paimon...
Thank you for your comforting words. I used to think, but what Inazuma... Even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was, I still... Yes. As the Raiden
Well said. Sounds to Paimon like...
change will... No matter how long it... Now that we've dealt, I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro
Alrighty then. Let's move on. He looks calm on the outside, but Paimon bets her emotions must be all over the place right now, huh? She seems to have changed a lot since we last met her. Huh? What's wrong, eh? Come on, keep up. What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
My body... I can't move it. It looks like... the situation... No need. She is calling me. The time has come. Can you help me walk? I need to go to the cave below the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Why? What's in there?
A battleground. One where I shall sever ties with the past and take the first steps into the future.
Worthless!
Shine down! Illusion shattered! We're finally here. The entrance should be nearby.
Whoa! Where'd that Torii gate come from?
It's getting worse again. But it's fine. I'm happy. I'm about to put an end to it. This is a place.
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is...
Follow me.
Where are we go? Whoa. This place... Look! Look over there! It's another A!
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the One Within, but it is also the guardian of the rules. Should the One Within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait! Paimon knows that voice! Is that... the puppet?
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, you believe your present self is correct, don't you? But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion? I'm here to show you my answer. We are both warriors, and the dialogue we must now have shall be conducted by the blade alone.
Wait! The atmosphere in here just took a turn for the worse! Are you alright now?
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body. As she indicates, once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes. But inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independently of her. She cannot affect me in this way. Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Paimon gets that everyone has their internal battles and stuff, but not like this! It's a bit extreme! Hey, showdown with the Shogun? Never thought we'd see that day!
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals. The very foundation stone of eternity. It shall not be easily swayed. I would not try to change her if it wasn't necessary.
Isn't there any other way? Can't you hack it through or something? But they both just want the best for Inazuma.
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power over all the realm. It is the cohesive embodiment of all that constitutes the Raiden Shogun. It inherits Ei's pain, the pain of inevitable loss that comes as she moves forward. So too does it inherit her determination. Every action undertaken is for the sake of resisting determination, courage, love, hatred. All of these will be only rules shall remain constant for eternity. Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles that I have no choice but to overcome. You wish to make yourself my enemy? I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A. In the end, even the proud and mighty Oni maiden was cut down and disgraced. Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did. Be gone! Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal! The eye sweeps the land! Now you shall perish! Absurd! Ha! 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 Lightning falls on the land of eternity. This ends now. Torn to oblivion. Be gone. The eye sweeps the land. There is no escape. Shattered. The Kitsune Sakura blossoms that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch-black rain. As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
She's completely recovered?
Your verdict is decided. Shine down! Weak to touch. Now you shall perish! This world, a fleeting shadow. Your verdict is decided. Insolent, weak, pathetic. Illusion. Illusions are but distractions. Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape. Insolent. Now you shall perish. All desire can be broken. I shall not fall here. Your verdict is decided. Absurd. Pathetic. Weak. Inazuma shines eternal. Illusions are but distractions. The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds. There shall never be another. Never, for the rest of time. Shine down! Inferior. Now you shall perish! Absurd! Strike dead! Pathetic. Weak. Pathetic. Torn to oblivion! Inferior. The eye sweeps the lands. There is no escape. Weak. Pathetic. Illusion shattered. Weak. Lightning falls on the land of eternity. There is no escape! Insolent! Inazuma shines eternal! Absurd! Light shine down! Your verdict is decided. Euthymia crumbles
Have you finally defeated her?
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long can your will remain strong?
How the heck?
In this realm of consciousness, her existence is tenacious indeed. She was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other living beings, including you and me.
Then, does that mean this is gonna be a never-ending battle?
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of erosion. The future I shall forge will be a grand undertaking, one that will be resistant to erosion. If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change, and Inazuma can never move forward. This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries, and no 500 years ago, here in the present, it is about time that I learned to trust them. I understand that. But if the dreams of which Makoto spoke are true eternity, I vow to the subjects of Inazuma that I shall one day return. This, during my absence. I place everything in Miko's hands. Pass on my words.
Looks like we got kicked out. Oh, what do we do? Are we really just gonna leave A and the Shogun to keep on duking it out in there forever? She was making sense, and maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still... Right? What if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen, and then she might never leave again. Yeah, we should help her out, like we did last time. The quicker she gets through this, the better. Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her win the fight? Well, whatever. We can't let anything bad happen to A while she's in there. Oh, but we also can't get in there anymore. Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice. Don't feel Paimon now. Okay, maybe if we both ran into it at the same time. Oh, you're right. Paimon nearly forgot about her. Who knows if she really...
Someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess. You're all tangled up in another situation and need me to unravel it for you. I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was—
But you're always smiling.
That was a figure of speech. Do you understand? Nitpick.
Oh, yeah. Something really big's happened. It's A. She...
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans, while she goes off on her own to fight a fierce battle that doesn't even have an end date. Impossibly. You know as well as I do that she's all rushed into it, so you seem to be under the impression that I am able to
Is she playing?
Aha! You're learning, little one. All I know is...
Because Raiden Makoto is no longer alive?
Not just because of that. The nature of... Anyway, we needn't worry. First things first. Follow me to the entrance. Now then, I always have my ways. It's just a question of how crafty I need to be. To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept. Luckily, I'm A's familiar. In other words, even though I can't...
So, it's abstract, but has a location, but you don't know where it is, but you can still send us there. What?
Yes, no need to try and understand it. Let me put... Everything is turbulent and disordered. If you try to force your way in, you could be swept away by a giant wave that sets you down in an unknown corner of space-time. This is precisely why when entering the plane of Euthymia, it's much safer if you place your consciousness in a physical object first.
What?
Suit yourself.
Paimon had it up to here with both of you! Oh, fine! Paimon's coming too.
Oh. Well, if you're quite sure, then of course... I say... Oh, nothing. It just seems extra... By the way, remember to focus Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination. Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Miko, you better know what you're doing!
That's enough chatter. Get to work. Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
How can this be? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not changed at all in all these years? This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Your will today is as strong as it was back then. Over countless battles, not once have you lost, and never have you shown the slightest hesitation. Had I made all enemies of eternity stand for your firm commitment to enforcing the rules, you have my admiration. You bring honor to the title of Guardian of Eternity. Now these two return once more to this space. An inevitability of fate, perhaps. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago. Final duel? So you're finally willing to... Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. The energy consumed, great enough to vaporize the ocean and turn day into night. And the will they united, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. Yet, I will endure forever. Inferior! Shine down! Perish! Illusion shattered! Eternity is in my hands! Shine down! The will I carry within me will never be eroded nor destroyed! There is no escape! There is no escape! Inferior! Inferior! Shine down! Follow my blade! Torn to oblivion! Witness the final calamity! There is no escape! Illusion shattered! Shine down! Purge all obstacles! There is no escape! Inferior! There is no escape! Transcend all constraints! Eternity is in my hands! You shall perish! Perish! Inferior! Shine down! Witness the final calamity! Illusion shattered! Perish! Shine down! Inferior! Ruin! Followed by blade! There is no escape! into oblivion! Eternity is in my hands! This is the end. You have won. I believed you were incapable of... But a will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the future. You need not worry about the future. And you aren't alone. I know your power, yet... And whenever I think of this, I feel something stir the blade that I inherited from I noticed it also. This power is beyond the limits of my This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power when I truly understand and believe in her. When I clasped Muso Ishin in my hands, I had the feeling that she was by my side once again. It was at once a familiar feeling and a strange one. Makoto barely wielded a blade in her life, and yet her blade brings me closer to her. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop you from attempting to modify the rules. From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant. I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool. You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call growth. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future. Do you say... It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then? Like, for real this time?
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness. I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces. Makoto? I'm so happy. You've come so far. I always knew you would make it here in the end. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released. A convoluted way to reach you, but... Well, you held such deeply entrenched... There was no time, but... You never mentioned this to me. Everything happened so suddenly. I'm sorry. I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Inazuma to you all of a sudden. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time, to dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness. Did you know what was about to happen in Conria? I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore. But I know... Don't look down. See? You admit it. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Something to soothe Inazuma's pain. Here, take it, before my last shred of consciousness fades away. But it is you who must take the most important step.
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom, she who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
So the A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took no matter what you make of it.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is much more... Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity, the concept of time becomes murky.
A place where time is... Perhaps that is the reason why you were able... And yet, that sense of disorder...
I don't... I know what you mean. Perhaps Makoto got a higher power involved in all of this. But whatever the explanation, her solution is what saved us all. Without the sacred Sakura, Inazuma would likely have been completely swallowed up centuries ago by that disaster and the filth.
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura, but to me, it has always been there. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's consciousness. But unfortunately, you never did persuade me, did you?
No. But I understand why now. It was because the sacred Sakura hadn't even been planted then.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does now?
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Ugh. Now we see who's pulling the strings.
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for how it appears today. And obviously I played my part too. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same time, centuries of battling took place on the inside, did it not? Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you? At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space. Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Simply establishing a location was not sufficient. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing for. The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A. So this time, It looks like thanks are due to you.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel?
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside, so it was a great shock to me when the traveler reappeared. My first thought was, has a great disaster befallen Inazuma? But it turned out you had come to rescue me. You came for my sake, to help me reach the best possible outcome. You too have my thanks. You have done much for me, and I will never forget it.
Hey, how are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. After all,
I only heard her. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, I have to say. This has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted all the ways in which Inazuma's future could unfold, all the way back then. She even... It's all thanks to... I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again.
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the shadows cast by the events of centuries past. Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future, and
it's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously accept them.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never used to listen to a word I say.
Makoto said the exact same thing!
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, does that qualify? Actually, no. Forget that.
We will have to end the frivolities there. There is much work to be done. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. Then, we will give careful consideration to... After that...
Really? That's huge news!
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and key. I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma. I'm looking forward to it.
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe. By the protection of the Electro Argon, may the blossoms of the sacred... The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Your verdict is decided. One with winged and cloud. Sworn to fight yourself. Weak. Shine down. Attack. Weak. Attack. Pathetic. Inazuma shines eternal. Absurd. Illusions are but distractions. Fallen leaves, adorn my night, one with nature. Your verdict is decided. This world now you shall perish. Birds call. Windstrike is eternal. Inferior. Worthless. There is no escape. There is no escape. Ruin follows my blade. Purge all obstacles. Witness the final calamity. That hurts. Focus. Perish.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
Rest and rebuild! Next on you.
Inferior. Inferior. The eye sweeps the lands. Shattered. Coming to be.
Hold the line!
Lightning falls on the land of eternity. This body is eternal. Moment of birth. Inferior. There is no escape. Coming to be.
Rebuild! For Rex Lapis!
Witness the final calamity. Purge all obstacles.
Witness my great undertaking!
There is no escape.
Lament! Miscalculated.
Eternity is in my hand.
Burst forth. Moment of truth.
Right here. Emerge. Right now. Emerge. Right here.
Yeah.
Dear me. Emerge. Right here.
it is decided. Inazuma shines eternal!
Opening box of the dead
Illusions of that destruction! Shine down!
right now.
Disappear! Born to oblivion!
Sacred name.
Get out of my way!
Genshin Preserver.
There is no escape! Emerge! Without yearning, all returns to silence.
So much for eternity.
Inferior! Useless! Perish! Ruin follows my blade! Witness the final calamity! There is no escape! Born in fear! Useless! Perish!
Wheel of life.
Weak! Be gone! Get out of my way! That's it? Illusion shattered! Here! Now you shall perish!
Opening box of the dead
Inform! Emerge! Lightning falls on the land of eternity!
Don't want to be sealed back. What a dreadful ending.
Those memories.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
This is order.
Tornadoes! Pathetic. Weak. Useless.
Back up! Solidify! I will have
Lightning falls on the land of eternity. This body is eternal. Purge all obstacles.
solidify! Order!
Barbados!
I will have order!
Worthless! Purge all obstacles! Witness! Final calamity! Eternity is in my hand!
Time to go home.
We're waiting for you. Going in!
Weak.
Right now. I'm always light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! We're waiting for you. Right now.
Was shattered!
Let's light it up! Right now, right here. Going in! Right
Get out of my way! This body is eternal! There is no escape!
Nothing lasts forever.
Not long already.
I'm always watching. Emerge. Obey me.
We haven't been to the Yai Publishing House in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time was pretty cool.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's a... But the exam... it's just an exam...
What are they arguing about? It's quite a...
Huh? You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation. Looks like you guys
A wish ritual? That actually works, right?
It's this guy called... I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora.
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right? If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Really? Well, come on! Let's go ask around right now, shall we? Well, if it really is true... On closer inspection, it seems...
Grasp the thought in mind. Clear like... clear... No.
Hey! What are you guys up to?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me!
Incantation...
Junkichi is trying it out to be...
Mr. Shigeru, can you... People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor... Anyway.
Didn't you say the same thing?
The Omamori from the...
Look at you now. Trying...
Wait.
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide. No, it's most likely a self-published title. As a fellow writer...
Look, Junkichi.
What's so surprised...
Why don't we go to the... She's the expert...
The new book from Yai Publishing House is out. Come take a look.
Miko! Great, you're here!
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just... Oh?
Well, we were just...
Lady Guji...
It really is nothing.
You two seem to have a good relationship. Here's what happened. Domon turned him away. But since his victory...
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits. If it were me...
No, Lady Guji...
Oh, all right.
About...
5 days ago, you say?
Yes, Lady Guji. Our greatest wish is to one.
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused.
Well, there.
Whatever. Let me.
What?
Oh dear.
Lady Guji.
Miko, he seems really desperate.
Okay, fine.
Yay, Miko!
Kato, what?
Yeah! Wait a sec!
Really?
Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice? So...
Not at all, never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you two for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
No, hold on a hot second, Miko!
It's a common trope in light novels. Well, you besides. Alright, let's go.
Okay, What is going on here? Granted, you can never be... Well, a life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation stuff.
How's...
Meditating?
Yeah, but that's not important.
This does pose a bit of a problem. Kato, whatever your name was.
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
Miko, what about us?
No need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk around and ask people what they know about the two brothers. Maybe we'll find out some amusing details.
Hello, sir.
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not.
Huh? But, it's...
Well, yes.
Huh?
That's true. In the end, Domo...
Wait, what?
Oh, how interesting.
Yohei said that? Yohei did tell me.
Useless.
Hey there.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not here to sack...
Oh, you've come to the right person. I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Meikyo Shiso. The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water. Mesmerizing to watch.
Is Shingo
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel.
Any other details to share? We've heard that she...
But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for...
What?
Things got weird after that, though. The village head...
Lady Guji, it's Steve. I found my brother.
Oh, as much as I'd prefer to...
Useless.
Look over there. That's him at the waterfall.
Woo! How's that? Can you feel? Found your own school. Ha! So I can't take any more. I'm gonna... Yohei.
Did you hear that? All the
Huh? Who?
He stood up! And now he's coming this way!
No, don't come any close. Help!
What do we do? Miko, think of something!
Oh, Yohei, you're...
I...
The way it looks to me...
I don't know what to tell you.
You don't know. Yohei. Your brother is your closest relative. And yet...
But...
As you wish. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile
All right, I'll talk. Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage. Just like the book after my brother wished to become... Because if that happens, it'd...
So then, why'd you...
Well, 'cause with the... So I was...
My... Stop deluding yourself. These newfound swords...
You're right, you're right.
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
What is that?
It's the...
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Save me! Save me!
Miko! He fainted! What do we do now?
We do, but you, little one. Just a quick fight, and this will all be over.
Come on.
He's coming!
What's one more opponent?
Hold the line!
Beg for mercy. Illusion shattered.
Disappear! Here!
I'm ready.
I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
He disappeared! But he looked... Well...
We can talk about it.
Shingo, are you alright?
Yohei, I had the weird... I dreamed that I wasn't... I thought we could finally... I was terrified.
Shingo.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, you...
Thank you, lady.
All right, he will experience a... At this point, I...
Yes, we under...
Thank you, lady. We'll be on our...
Miko, and if so...
they would have... I had to scare them.
So...
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him.
Paimon!
Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't... Tossing salt, even if we'd done nothing, of course. All right, seems like we've wrapped up everything here. Come on, off we go.
Hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up, but are you sure about that?
Oh, you mean that they got the incant...
Actually,
Human beings don't...
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantation... But who wrote the... What do you think, Traveler? Yeah.
Lady Yai!
Kuroda?
I'm here to report...
Let me see. What?
Yes. One book is...
Both of you, back here now!
Miko? What is it? You have a really scary look on your...
Things just got serious. A first-hand guide to summoning spirits isn't just what I have to come up with a... Paimon, please. Oh, am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma...
Wait! What?
Nothing's wrong, okay? I'm going to head back.
Miko, we're here. So what's your plan of action to deal with...
I'll give you a hint. Oh, wow. You're... wrong.
Yeah!
A first-hand guide to in bending over back...
Okay.
But... Well, I've read a first... The book contains... That's right. So what we're going... Smash our rival... Incidentally...
Wait, Miko.
Well, I did say this is... Anyway, I'll be at Uyu...
The new book from the Publishing House is out.
The Yai published, the winner gets a huge...
I'll be honest. In most traditionals, by contrast, the protagonist is...
The key to a success when to use good illustrations can make up. There's a saying that light novel, the illustrations in a...
I've been reading light these days, though. Everyone's the only reason. Not only is it a good.
There's much more to light novels than Paimon realized.
Put this to my superiors?
Let's go tell our findings to Yai Miko.
Ah, there you are. You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru. Shigeru isn't Satomi is Yai. They will be teaming up.
Uh-huh.
Now then. More importantly,
Paimon followed, for example.
Take a first as a traveler.
Oh, right!
Not at all. You don't have to, as long as the core...
Alright, let's start with Chapter 1 then. What are you thinking? Let's see what you got. He said he was... What kind of...
It just goes to the protagonist is a...
Paimon just does...
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your thoughts from the
Yeah, we...
That's good. Okay, we're done with Chapter 1. Let's move on to Chapter 2. Readers will devour... Hurry, Chapter 2.
What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
What...
Before it came to what?
The...
Sounds...
When this happens, the... Don't worry. This is...
Your treat?
Of course. Everyone that takes part...
Alright, cool. Then let's... Ooh! Does this mean... Let's see now. The protagonist arrives in Liyue and befriends a young man who doesn't have the money to pay for anything. Only later do we find out that this young man is none other than Rex Lapis himself. With the help of the Qixing and the protection...
I give it a 9 point. The story is fun and action. I, for one...
Alright, well...
Great. Well, now...
Leave it to me, Lady Yai.
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we? I can help with this one. We can use the vision hunt to... Clearly, very... That's fine. One thing, though. Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their...
Whoa! Are we done then?
The content is fine. Now we just... I will contact an art... She runs a regular Q&A. You're free to take a break.
That's just like Erika. Always refining her craft.
Miss Hina, with Miss Hina getting so popular, but Miss Hina's not maybe that's why her fans like her. May your light novel...
We'll do our best.
Are you sure you'd like to submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous...
What a strange pen name.
What do you mean, strange?
We'll get this printed as...
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting a little nervous now. Do you really think this is gonna work?
That's right. Okay, then I'll sign. Thank you all for your submission. You've all good news, everyone. I just received word. This level of success. I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them.
Oh yeah, the whole reason why we made. We saw.
Shh. Listen to what the people around us are talking.
Hey guys, have you...
Oh, that? No one's talking about that anymore. The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing.
The Secret Spells of...
You haven't read it yet? Okay, I heard that the incantation... They actually had to... That proves that...
Really? Well, I better go and prepare too.
Well...
Wow. But... Paimon doesn't remember...
Of course. Behind every book that...
Oh, yeah. Also, we...
Exactly. But when we went to ask him about it, yes. This is another case of after his novels...
But the spirit...
Simple. And you, my little friend, are the... Oh, what...
Worthless!
Miko.
The ideals?
Really?
What are you so afraid of?
Paimon's heart is... Hey! Wait! Paimon's scared! Stay close by, okay? Don't leave Paimon all alone! What a weird painting. Miko, do you know what it's supposed to show?
Probably.
It's a good piece.
Let's go inside and take a look.
It's my lucky day!
Come on out. Right now.
Cheap tricks. My blade!
Crush!
Rust and rebuild!
Show them.
Fall before me! War!
Emerge. Right here. Right now.
Finally, to the ferry. Cut down. Like this.
Wow, this place is huge! Hey, is that a mirror? There's a really weird-looking stool as well. Wonder what it's for.
Ah, I see. Huh. This setup is quite handy. Saves me a lot of work. Alright, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move.
Beg for mercy.
Come on out.
It's my lucky day.
Shut up!
Let's get down to business. It's my lucky day.
Whoa, it's getting eerier and scarier! What is...
Okay. Next I will show you a secret kit. The murky mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age. Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it. You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here. Yes. The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit to possess a living person's body. You saw what happened to that Oni samurai spirit. After leaving the host's body, he was only able to maintain his form for a very short time before disappearing.
Are we positive that summoning a spirit to possess the traveler isn't gonna have any lasting negative consequences?
Oh, you really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that. Anyway, sit on the chair, stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. Try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
It's like he's sitting inside the painting. Huh? Is Paimon seeing things? Did the painting just move?
Recite the incantation in your heart, little one. Also, you'll need to have some intense thoughts going through your head. Now, what?
Probably something to do with
Very good. The book is selling exceptionally well.
The painting is moving again! What the?
What have we here?
We got you! So you were the one who wrote a first-hand guide to summoning. What are you trying to do?
Huh? Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your trap, haven't I? You ask me what my game is here? Well, of course. It was to use this incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed yokai to make their glorious return to the world and plunge all of Inazuma into a brutal, bloody war!
What? Paimon knew it! You had an evil plan all along!
Oh, did you now? Then how naive of you to let me possess this body so easily. I sense, yes, great power within him. Good. Good! With this power, no one shall be able to stand in my way!
Wake up! Quick! Wake up! We gotta stop him!
It is futile. You shall never wake him again. This body now belongs to me!
Hey! Come on, wake up! Don't let him take your mind! Miko, think of something! Miko! You're laughing?
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit. You caught on so quickly. Too perfect.
Well, you made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes? Never one to stand on the sidelines of a good spectacle, are you? Always got to dive in and fan the flames, huh? You mischievous little kitsune, you. Look what you've done to this little flying one here. Oh, poor thing scared witless.
You were having plenty of fun playing the bad guy a moment ago. Now you're trying to blame it all on me?
Rakusai? Miko, you guys know each other?
Yes, we do. Of course we do.
Allow me to formally introduce the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, Urakusai. No, wait. To be more accurate, it's Urakusai's memory.
Memory? But isn't he a spirit?
Ah, spirits, memories. They're just different words to describe the same thing. Something that comes from the ley lines.
Do you remember that recent incident when the Rift Hounds were gnawing at the sacred Sakura's roots? You witnessed human memories leaking from the ley lines, didn't you? Well, since there are human memories, of course there are going to be yokai memories too. In life, yokai possess supernatural powers, and even when they are a shadow of their former selves from a bygone era, they still have the ability to control whether they are visible or not. Typically, yokai memories survive longer in the world than those of humans.
Indeed, indeed. I was wandering around the sacred Sakura's roots when I suddenly heard someone yelling, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." It piqued my curiosity.
So that's how it happened.
Oh, little, but with this
but...
She's trying to say that all the commotion this causes...
disturbance? I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave. But you know, I actually think that the most admirable thing about human beings is the way that they go. As for those who would rather... So when you think about it...
All right, then. You finally convinced Paimon. You guys were right.
What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived by her day-to-day antics.
Not only that, Irakus.
Of course. You were always the one. All right. You win, I lose. Happy now?
I finally get to hear you say it centuries later. Ooh, I must say it feels good.
Everyone's quite content.
When my bell rings, it means the moonless night is upon us.
Great. Wonderful. Fantastic. Miko, it's been nice catching up. But I'd better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until then.
All right. Goodbye then, Urakusai.
One last thing, Miko. I just want to know, have you been well all these years?
I've been great, of course, especially these days. And even
Oh, well, great. That's fantastic.
Urakusai, you'd be right at home in this era. A great storyteller and artist like yourself.
He disappeared. Are you awake? How are you feeling?
Are you all there? Here, like last time, repeat after me. Oh, you beat me to it. Looks like your brain is intact. So, your first possession, What was it like? Good. Say, hearing Rakusai admit defeat. Yes. Since you've come this...
You cannot... You guys teamed up to scare Paimon just now. If you think Paimon's gonna do anything you ask for, think again!
Aw, come on.
Paimon's paycheck? Well, there's no way out now. We're in too deep.
Well, hello there, my little helpers. So...
As if we... So, Miko, what also, to be clear...
It might sound back in the day at Yokai Gathering, but now the Yokai memory. So I will be when the time comes, they will gather in the sky all the preparations...
Oh, yeah! Something about reciting the secret spells of Lady Kitsune on a moonless night.
That's the one. Actually, it's not a wish-granting incantation at all. It's a spell to help calm the ley line memories. When that time comes, let's all pitch in and help send them on their way. I will start the ritual preparations first, during the Hyak. After that, I will commit. The memories are. They may see this as.
Alright, got it. Okay, let's.
To send them out?
Yep, Meek.
I see.
We'll be taking care of a couple of.
It seems like Lady Kuji's never allowed anyone else to be in her presence. Thank you for helping.
Don't worry. Miko's about to start the ritual. Come on, let's go deal with the monsters down the mountain. These monsters look really riled up. Yep. Let's get rid of them as fast as we can. Then we can get back in time to see the yokai. All right, here they come.
Useless.
A brash maneuver. Allow me.
Flood of frost.
Lament! Here! Worthless! Here! Foreign!
Torn to oblivion.
Down to business. There's more! Evil conquering! Here! Worthless!
There's so many of them! Come on, you can do it!
I dare you! Disappear! Strike fast! Here! My blade! Here! Worthless! Don't hold back! Nothing bested.
Alright, that's the last of the monsters. How far along do you think the ritual is? Let's head back to the Grand Nar- So many! They're everywhere! Huh?
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time. Come with me. You all right, little one? You look a little nervous.
It's just, Hyman's never seen anything like this before. Whoa, they've really blocked out the moon!
It does look a little intimidating, doesn't it? But I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls. Even after losing their lives in a brutal war, they have never given in to grief or despair. Alas, their time is short.
they really have to go?
It's a feast, and all feasts come to an end. Since you're sorry to see them leave, why don't you do the recital along with me? O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite.
In reverence I perform this rite.
To be a guiding light.
The book says, recite the secret spells of Lady Kitsune tonight, and our wishes will come true.
Oh, Hakushin, cause of this enchantment.
I perform this rite to be a guiding light. Your unrivaled power will be honored eternally.
Murakusai, you asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely. Just a little, of course. Just as I
But the look on your
I'm fine. No.
Pico.
Fine.
Sure, no problem.
Okay.
Today is the day we agreed to treat Miko to a meal. The venue is Uyure.
Boring!
It was quite a surprise when the... Yeah, that huge black cloud over... But then nothing happened. Yeah. That night was
Huh? Paimon can't seem... Guess she's not out?
Ah, my little friends. There you are.
Miko?
I did, yes. The thought of being... Ah, boss, see these two faces?
All right.
What's gotten into you? Come on, you have to try this fish. Or maybe you'd rather... If you don't drink alcohol...
Last time we were here...
Strange. Oh, so what?
Miko, this meal is going to be super expensive! Aren't you afraid we won't be able to afford it?
Oh, don't you worry about that. You can most definitely afford it.
Darn it! She tricked us into this! Miko was after our Mora from the very beginning!
Oh, by the way, so you'll have to... The deadline is Lu...
Boring!